from a coaching staff is we want to be able to execute that stuff, and then do things the right way and hopefully come out of here with a win.
Like you mentioned, bringing everybody back, you kind of knew what you were in for this year, but have you had anybody kind of surprise you? Have you had anybody that you knew was at this level and maybe they're making bigger strides than you thought it was going to happen this year?
Yeah, Hilton, always seems like she takes another step, even when you think that she's, at the top, she just keeps giving you more and more and more, so you appreciate that out of your top player. But I think all of our girls, have taken a step up, and maybe not so much as far as, the numbers that they put up, but as far as buying into their role, accepting what we're asking of them, and just doing it as a team, and that's what you want as a coach is, everybody understanding their role and being able to do that to the best of their ability, and nobody complains, nobody fusses, they just show up and do their job.
Real good, Coach. We'll talk to you in the postgame show. Thanks for the talk.
Thank you, man.
Cody Kaufman there, head coach of the Tiger girls. This interview, of course, brought to you by Scoreboard. We'll talk to Cody again in the postgame show. We're about ready for starting lineups and officials and almost ready for tip-off. Sioux Falls Lincoln at Huron girls basketball tipping off next on 1210 KOKK.
Wishbone Market is proud to be part of the Huron community and to cheer on area high school athletes all season long. At Wishbone, they believe in supporting local, which is why you'll find South Dakota favorites on their shelves, from wines and meats to hometown snacks. They have great in-store savings and new products with updates shared on their Facebook page. Follow them on Facebook and stop in today to shop local, save more, and enjoy the best from South Dakota at Wishbone Market.
Text scams continue to rise, and victims who have lost money to these scams continues to increase. Consumers cannot rely on a text message to be truthful. If you receive a message regarding a fine for missing jury duty, your utilities being shut off for non-payment, toll road fines, or you've won a sweepstakes, these are scams designed with an urgency and the need to send money now. Do not respond to these texts, and you should contact Consumer Protection at 800-300-1986. That's 800-300-1986 for the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division.
We're minutes away from play-by-play. Let's meet the Huron Tigers.
Haley Rogers, number 5, senior.
Reagan Bischoff, number 10, sophomore.
Jess Lanois, number 12, junior.
Addie Knight, 14, junior.
Allie Davis, number 20, senior.
Hilton Hines, number 22, senior.
Abigail Harrington, number 23, junior.
Ramsey Roselle, number 30, freshman.
Lily Hofer, number 32, 8th grade.
Jency Gergen, number 33, senior.
Lennon Caudell, number 34, sophomore.
Chloe Carr, number 40, senior.
Jayla Schley, number 42, freshman.
Claire Davis, number 44, sophomore.
Isabel Kramer, number 45, junior.
Here's two-time South Dakota Sportscaster of the Year and the voice of the Huron Tigers, Jeff Duffy.
Well, again, Matt Watson sitting in for Mr. Duffy tonight. Light show in full effect at the Huron Arena. If you haven't been down to a home game since all the improvements at the Huron Arena, you got to get on down here sometime. You just missed a heck of a light show. We're about to miss tip-off. Chloe Carr in the center circle. Opposed here by Serena Graff. We're going to get this thing underway. We'll take a look at your officials as the Tigers win the opening tip. Hines going to go right after it. Shot on the way, no good. Carr the rebound. Rebound knocked out of bounds off Sioux Falls Lincoln. Officials for tonight's game, of course, is always brought to you by the South Dakota Attorney General's Office, Division of Consumer Protection. Kim Zimmerman. Let's see here. I know Kim Zimmerman. Well, Scott Sonny's in the group. Another Tiger drive and a miss by Harrington, but another offensive board. 3, top of the key. Hines good from downtown, and that'll open the scoring for the Huron Tigers. Hilton Hines, an opening triple, and the Tigers lead early here, 3-0. Here's another Tiger steal. They'll go straight to the basket again. This time it's Harrington for 2. So a 5-0 Tiger lead, and again, officials brought to you by the South Dakota Attorney General's Office, Division of Consumer Protection, and the Tigers just keep forcing turnovers. They'll get it back again. Here's Davis, the drive. Kicks it back out to Hines, left wing, 3 ball, no good. Harrington there for the rebound, and the putback is up and in. So an early lead for Abigail Harrington as she has 4, Hines 3, and the Tigers lead 7-0, and here's another steal. Hines, though, didn't have anybody to save it into, and that's going to go out of bounds off the Tigers. So again, your officials tonight: Danny Kaiser, Scott Sonny, Kim Zimmerman. The law on the floor brought to you by the South Dakota Attorney General's Office, Division of Consumer Protection, as Sioux Falls Lincoln going to collect their first basket as Adeline Bruns from baseline to baseline for 2. 7-2, the Tiger girls lead. 6.5 to play opening quarter. There's a Carr 3 on the left wing. That one no good. Another offensive, well, nearly an offensive rebound. It's going to end up off Hines and out of bounds. So scoreboard updates brought to you here by Seven Suns Heating and Air. Earlier tonight, the Huron Tiger JV wins 51-29. Jayla Schley had 13, Claire Davis 9 for the Tiger JV. Sophomores were up at the half 54-2 and went on to win 68-12, and that is not a typo. Here's a drive and a shot on the way and good for Addison Knight. So Knight, her first basket. 3 of the 5 Tiger starters have scored, and they lead 9-2. Here on the left wing is Ingrid Reddy, and Reddy just about gave it up. Now clears it to the top of the key for Piska. Claire Piska, the only one senior, one junior, and the balance is sophomore and freshman, and he's trying to get their legs under him, and here is another steal. This is Hines, coast to coast, layup is good. So Hilton Hines an early 5 to lead the Tigers. It's 11-2. Tiger girls try to even the season mark at back to 500 as they come in tonight 3-4. Started off with a loss, then won 3 in a row, but now have lost 3 straight. Pass inside intended for Carr, knocked away, picked up by Knight, and a whistle will go against the Patriots. Tigers in the home whites tonight, orange numbers, black outline. Sioux Falls Lincoln, the traveling powder blues. White numbers, red outlines as the Tigers make the first change. Harrington checks out for Jency Gergen. 5:16 to play opening quarter, 11-2 Tigers. Tigers on the inbounds. Hines trying to leave the pass underneath for Carr. Ball knocked out of bounds by the Patriots. Well, the Tiger boys on the road at Sioux Falls Lincoln. And, of course, Lincoln, the #1 rated team in boys basketball in the state of South Dakota. We'll take a look at that scoring update as soon as they become available. Again, brought to you by Seven Suns. Here's another 3 from the corner. Hines no good, but Knight an offensive board. Knight's pass to the top of the key. Tipped and stolen away. Patriots all the way to the other end. Lefty layup for Reagan Van Meeteren. And Van Meeteren will make it 11-4. So again, the Tigers win big earlier. 51-29 in the JV game. 68-12 in the sophomore game. Varsity off to a nice start, 11-4. Here's Hines at the free throw line getting hassled. She'll see a lot of double teams. Cross court. Open for 3 is Gergen. That one no good, but a rebound out to Hines, and Hines will knock down the jumper from the free throw line. So Hines 7 early points. Tigers open up a 9-point lead and another steal. Left wing, another Gergen 3. This one no good. Rebounded by the Patriots, and Gergen there to try to take it away. Oh, and she forced a jump ball. So the jump ball will go to Sioux Falls Lincoln. And Patriots will inbound as Sioux Falls Lincoln makes their first change. Aubriana Butler will come in. Looks like Butler's going to replace Serena Graff. Nearing the midway point of the opening quarter. Inbounds knocked right back out of bounds by Hilton Hines. .420 to play in the opening quarter. Inbounds, Patriots trapped in the backcourt. A lob across the timeline now and a pass underneath as Graff going right after it. Shot is up and in. Claire Piska on the basket. So 3 different Patriots have scored. Are they going to count that basket? They are. So Davis rolls one in and one. Fouls called on Ingrid Reddy as Allie Davis, the 4th Tiger to score here, as Carr checks out and Harrington back on for Kaufman's Tiger girls. So an and one here for Allie Davis. Free throws up and in. Tigers' only free throw attempt is good, and they now lead 16-6. Full court pressure here. Addison Knight knocking the ball away at a steal. Over to Gergen. Top of the key, Davis. Free throw line jumper is money. And Allie Davis has 5 points. Now 18-6. The inbounds and a whistle. And I think the Tigers got a little too aggressive that time. Fouls on Allie Davis. That'll be the first of the game on the Tigers. Patriots again inbound, full court pressure. Reaching in is Gergen, and there's another Tiger foul. So Jency will pick up her first, second on the team. Lincoln another change as Ingrid Reddy checks out. So Sioux Falls Lincoln going to work. Here's a three, left wing, and that one rattles in. See who that was here in a moment. Tigers right back to work as Harrington goes up and is fouled. Addison Blotsky on the three. Fouls on Claire Piska. Piska's first is the second on the team. Free throws for Harrington. First for Abigail on the way and no good. Gergen and Knight will check out. Carr's back on. Tigers will send Haley Rogers to the floor for the first time tonight. Looks like Piska checks out here for Lincoln as the second Harrington free throw is good. So Harrington has 5, Hines 7, Davis 5, Knight 2, and the Tigers lead 19-9. Here's another three, left wing, no good. Patriots thought they had an offensive rebound, but Rogers takes it away. Rogers ahead to Hines. They get it inside to Carr. Carr has it almost go out of bounds. The Patriots tried to save it in, and they didn't get to it, so the Tigers will inbound on their end. 10-point Tiger lead, 3:05 to play first quarter. Inbounds, Hines, 10-footer, no good. Rebounded by Lincoln. Addison Blotsky on the board to the other end. Trying the left hand. This one no good for Adeline Bruns. They got the offensive rebound. Putback is no good. Rebound this time for Hines. Hines across the timeline. Davis attacking. Shot will not go, but Allie will get ready for some free throws. Fouls on Anna Bergen. Her first, fourth on the team. Free throws here for Davis. First is up and in. So Davis 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Tigers have a sub coming in, but it'll be for Davis, so they'll hold off here for one more free throw. Davis is good on the second, so she has 7 points. And Davis now replaced by Addie Knight. So Knight, Rogers, Hines, Carr, and Harrington on the floor for the Tigers. Here's Harrington poking a ball away. Off the Patriots and out of bounds. Harrington, quick hands there. Not only to slap the ball away, but knock it off the Patriots, and the Tigers will get it back. 12 is the lead currently. 2:30 to play here in the first quarter. Tigers up 21-9. Rogers, swing left side for Carr. Cross court to a cutting Harrington. Harrington back out to Rogers. Top of the key, Knight. Back to Carr. Carr draws a quick double and a travel called on Chloe Carr. So there hasn't been a whole lot of that tonight, but the Tigers here turn the ball over. 2:24 to play first quarter, 21-9. Tigers building on that 12-point lead. Trying to get you a Tiger Boys update during the scoring break. Tiger Boys over on Tiger Radio tonight as Jeff Duffy on the road at top-ranked Sioux Falls Lincoln. And here's a ball nearly knocked out of bounds. Did Knight get to it? She didn't, so it's Patriot ball. Tigers set up for defense on the Patriot end. 2:05 to play opening quarter. Patriots trying to work it in. Lob to the top of the key. Hauled in. Post pass tipped. Knocked away and stolen. Taken away by Rogers. Rogers, a long lead pass for Hines. Hines down low, back outside. Harrington for three. Got it, Abigail Harrington from downtown. So 8 for Harrington to lead the Tiger girls. Left wing, a long 2 in the air. No good for Lincoln, and Davis there to collect the rebound. Here's a long pass, stolen right back by the Patriots. Reaching out is Aubriana Butler. So Butler, cross court for Bruns. Bruns on the dribble, top of the key. Crosses over, drives to the free throw line. Back outside to the wing left side. Now high post for Anna Bergen. Bergen turns and fires, and the shot is good. So Bergen will cut the lead to 13, 24-11. Huron quickly to the offensive end. Hines looks at a three, doesn't want it. Drives, leaves Chloe Carr wide open underneath, and she missed the bunny. Rebound tipped around. Patriots going to have it. Pass ahead now for Sioux Falls. Lincoln, it's Bruns. Adeline on the wing right side, working off the screen at the top of the key. Leaves it off for Bergen. Bergen fires it inside. Ball batted around, knocked away again. And now knocked away a third time, and finally out of bounds on the Tigers. Comes Davis back on for Huron. She'll replace Carr. Or maybe Rogers. Yep, she'll replace Rogers. 36.6 remaining here in the first. Nice cut here by the Patriots. Nice pass, but couldn't convert on the basket. And now a whistle is a jump ball, and the Tigers are going to have it. Well, the Patriots worked everything out there except actually scoring the basketball. Comes Gergen back in. She'll replace Carr. So now 33.8 left in the opening quarter. Tigers up 13. Davis, the inbounds for Hines, right back to Allie Davis. Davis across midcourt, clock inside at 25 seconds to play first quarter. Tigers have enjoyed a lead since the opening seconds. Got it to double digits about the midway point, have not looked back. Left corner, another Hines three, came up short. Long rebound in the corner though, picked up by Bruns. Bruns racing the other way for Lincoln. The layup is on the way and in. So Bruns, the first Patriot with more than one basket. Tigers try a heave at the buzzer, and that's it for the opening quarter here at the Huron Arena. After 8 minutes of hoops, Huron 24, Sioux Falls Lincoln 13. We're back in a minute with more girls basketball. 1 minute on KOKK.
Wilbur Ellis is a leading provider of innovative solutions in plant protection, plant nutrition, and field technology. They offer premier products and one-on-one relationships with local field experts to help their customers grow. Wilbur Ellis is committed to bringing you and your operation new and innovative ideas. Contact your local Wilbur Ellis specialist today to find out how to maximize your return on investment. Wilbur Ellis wishes all area high school athletes the best of luck this season.
With nearly 130 stores in 12 states, Slumberland has the buying power to bring you the best values from the nation's top furniture brands. Slumberland is America's #1 dealer for Lazy Boy furniture. Slumberland is also the Midwest's largest retailer for Sealy, Simmons, Stearns & Foster, and Tempur-Pedic mattresses. Slumberland of Huron is completely locally owned and operated. Our staff, including sales and delivery, is made up entirely of your neighbors in Huron. So for the best brands at the best prices, along with truly local service, turn to Slumberland Furniture of Huron.
Your headquarters for sports is Dakota Sports on KOKK.
And welcome back to the Huron Arena. Matt Watson back on the airwaves for just a few select Tiger games here this season. Duffy on the road at Sioux Falls Lincoln. We'll get you a boys score here courtesy of Seven Sons momentarily. Sioux Falls Lincoln starting off the second quarter with the ball here at the arena. Lincoln going to try a three. Corner three is up and over. Offensive board though, put back, and a foul called on Harrington. Brianna Butler working underneath. Might have been Davis's foul. Yep, that's the case. That's her second. Free throws here for Butler. First is in and out. First free throw attempted there by Lincoln tonight as Wessels gives his kids the orders, and Butler ready for her second free throw. This one is on the way, and that one will go, and Patriots will start the second quarter with the first score. 24-14 brings it back to a 10-point Tiger lead. Hines across midcourt, left corner for Knight. Harrington now double teamed, back to Knight, left corner, looks at a three, doesn't want it. Knight now kind of trapped, got tied up, and a jump ball will go to Lincoln. Oh, excuse me, the quarter break, so I think the Tigers actually have it. Harrington will inbound underneath the Tiger basket. Brings it into Hines on the wing left side. Hilton the drive. Fell down in the lane and a travel. And a turnover back to the Patriots. Well, Seven Suns Heating and Air brings us scoreboard updates. Located at 111 Dakota North in Huron, or call 352-5316 for Seven Suns Heating and Air. Tigers scoreboard here has the Tigers up 10. Here's a three from Lincoln, no good, rebounded by Hines. Hines turns it up court quickly. Pass to a cutting Knight on the baseline. Past one defender, past two, gets a foul, and she'll go to the free throw line. Second foul of the night on Bergen will be the first on Lincoln here in the second quarter. Free throws here for Addie Knight. First is up and in. Tigers 4 out of 5 from the free throw line in the opening quarter have hit their only attempt here. 5 out of 6 on the night. Seven Suns bringing us those scoring updates, and Sioux Falls Lincoln leading here on in the boys game 31-15. They got about 5 minutes left in the second quarter in that one, as Knight is good on both free throws, makes it 26-14, and Addie has 4 points. Ball knocked around, Knight comes away with it. Addie pushing it, Knight to the top of the key, pass underneath for Carr. Carr a lob over, is stolen by Sioux Falls Lincoln. Patriots had Regan Van Meteren sneak in and take that one away. Here is Van Meteren trapped to the right wing. Leave it outside for Anna Bergen. Bergen out on the right wing now for Butler, and a whistle will stop play, and it'll be a Tiger foul. Jayla Schley will pick up her first foul. Carr going to check out for Rogers. So Rogers, Knight, Hines, Gergen, and Schley on the floor. There's a three on the left wing. That one is no good, as the Patriots and the Tigers still searching for field goals here in the second, although the Tigers have 2 free throws and the Patriots have 1. And there's the field goal we're looking for, courtesy of Hilton Hines. Hines with 9 to lead the Huron Tigers, and lead all scorers for that matter. Tigers lead back up to 14, nearing the biggest lead of the game. 28-14 Huron, 5:41 to play first half. Here's Bergen just right at the top of the key. Guarded out there by Knight. Bergen going to drive. Settles for a 10-foot jumper. No good. Rebound Hines, and here come the Tigers. Hines underneath to a cutting Schley. Schley lost it for a moment. It's knocked out of bounds. I think it's off Lincoln, and it is. So the Tigers will bring it in underneath their basket with 5:21 to play in the first half. It'll be Addison Knight on the inbound. Schley trying to get position. Jayla inside, pass into her, back up top. Hines for 3, deep three is no good. And a rebound is out off Sioux Falls Lincoln. Wessels wants a quick timeout. We'll do it as well. We'll take a 60-second break. Tigers up 14. 5:14 to play here in the first half at the Huron Arena. Back with more Tiger girls basketball in a minute. 60 seconds on KOKK.
Treat yourself right and head to Dairy Queen of Huron. The August blizzard of the month is Reese's Caramel Craze, and it's only for a limited time, so get your new favorite blizzard today. For birthdays or anniversaries, or for any occasion, get a DQ cake. Call 352-5097 or stop in and order one for your party. Treat yourself and then reward yourself with the DQ app and download it today and save. Dairy Queen of Huron is open every day of the week for lunch, dinner, or an anytime snack. Dairy Queen of Huron.
Are your calves performing to their full potential? Does the ration provide everything they need? Let the experienced feed consultants at Dakota Land Feeds help you get the performance you want and the service you deserve. With the ability to balance rations for every stage of a calf's life, the feed consultants provide valuable information to support your operation. They strive to provide best-in-class service and knowledge you can count on. Dakota Land Feeds, your local feed supplier.
You're tuned to Dakota Sports.
Well, thanks again to Seven Sons Heating and Air for sponsoring our Tiger scoreboard update. The Tiger girls up 28-14 with 5:14 to play in the first half here at the Huron Arena. Sioux Falls Jefferson trying to pull the upset of the year in girls basketball as Washington leads Jefferson 64-63, under a minute to play there. Here's a ball stolen away by Sioux Falls Lincoln. It's Adeline Bruns with the rip. Bruns to the other end, top of the key to handoff for Bergen. Watertown leading Yankton 39-37 after 3. Mitchell in front of Brookings 30-13 at the half, and those some girls scores on your Seven Sons Heating and Air scoreboard. Tiger boys trailing 31-15. They got about 5 minutes to play in the first half of that one. Other boys scores, Sioux Falls Roosevelt leading T 23-17. About 6 minutes to play in the first half of that one. Iroquois Lake Preston beat James Valley Christian in boys basketball today, 73-60. Hitchcock, Tulare, and Woolsey Wessington tipping off shortly there as the opening round of the boys 281. Round 2, well, the championship side will be here at the Huron Arena on Tuesday. The consolation side over JVC Monday, and then, of course, the big marathon day on Thursday. I'll still be working it, just in a different capacity. Washington Springs boys a win tonight, beat SBA 65-42. One of those teams we'll see in that 281 tournament. Scoreboard update brought to you by Seven Sons Heating and Air. Here is a move to the basket by Hines. Shot will not go. Carr grabs the rebound, got tied up, and a jump ball will stay with Huron. Tigers lead 28-14. Inbounds for Rogers, top of the key. Gives it right back to Hines. Hines the drive, throws one up in the lane, up and in. Well, Hilton Hines on the way to a very nice game. 11 points here, midway point of the second quarter. Tigers lead is the biggest of the night, 16 points. Out on the wing left side, it's Bruns. Lob inside now to Butler. Butler turns, fires. Little baby hook won't go. Rebound, Davis. Davis across the timeline for Harrington. Harrington back to Davis. Alley going to drive all the way to the rack. High off the window. No good. And a blocking foul as Addison Blatsky snug in there. Tried to draw the charge, but didn't get set in time. And instead, Davis will get free throws. Blatsky will pick up her second. Free throws now for Davis. First is no good. Alley now 3 of 4 from the free throw line. The Tigers as a team are 6 out of 8. Davis ready with one more with 3:41 to play here in the second. And Davis is good on that, and that will again extend the Tigers' biggest lead, 31-14. 3.5 to play in the first half. Here's the Patriots across midcourt. Bruns on the right wing. Here's Bergen inside. Bergen going to work on Carr. Shot, I think, partially blocked. It's out of bounds off the Tigers. So the Patriots will inbound. 22 on the shot clock. Plenty of time to work up a play as Bruns now waiting on the inbounds. And boy, they just got a 5-second call, and the inbound's nearly stolen, but Rogers couldn't get the handle on it. So the Patriots again will inbound. Now 20 on the shot clock. Inbounds for Bergen on the baseline. Bergen right side of the free throw line. Here's Bruns. The 2 is no good. Rebound Davis. Davis back across midcourt. Fires it right corner to Rogers. Rogers looking inside. Nice pass to Hines. Hines in deeper for Carr. Carr's shot knocked away. Ball picked up by Reddy, and here come the Patriots. Reddy back across the timeline, gives it to Van Meeteren. Van Meeteren on the wing right side. Top of the key now back for Ingrid Reddy. Inside of 3 minutes to play in the half. Tigers enjoying their biggest lead of the night, 31-14. The ball nearly knocked away from Bergen. It is. Chloe Carr the steal. Carr to Harrington. Harrington across the timeline for Hines. Hines hits a cutting Davis for the, Davis hits a cutting Hines for the layup. And Hilton Hines has 13 points with 2.5 to play in the first half. Tigers up big, now a 19-point lead. There's a foul away from the ball, and I think that's going on the Tigers. Rogers will pick up her first. Third on the team. Changes as Davis comes out, and Sioux Falls Lincoln wants a timeout. We'll do it too. We'll be back in 30, a 30-second break on KOKK.
Kaufman Livestock of Huron is a proud supporter of the Huron Tigers in all area high school athletics. Marty, Cody, and Logan Kaufman raise registered Simmental bulls. 2 are former Huron Tigers, 1 a former Alpena Wildcat. Best of luck to all area athletes and the Huron Tigers from Kaufman Livestock of Huron.
And welcome back to the Huron Arena. Tiger girls trying to get the old record back to 500. They come in at 3-4, coming off of 3 straight losses. Their opponent, however, still searching for their first win of the year. The Patriot girls come in at 0-8. One from point blank is no good. Rebound Harrington. Abigail back across midcourt. Right wing Gergen, a deep 3. This one no good. Offensive board. Hines, and the putback is up and in. Hines 8 in the quarter. 15 in the game. Tigers lead is north of 20, 35-14. 2 minutes to play first half. Well, if the lower levels were any indication, this should not been much of a surprise. The JV won 51-29. The sophomores won 68-12. And here's a long outlet pass to Addie Knight for the layup. So Knight has a half dozen. And the Tigers are rolling. 37-14 they lead. Nice drive to the basket by Lincoln. Carr going to get whistled for the foul as Adeline Bruns with the nice move to the basket. Sioux Falls Lincoln has done some good things tonight. Their biggest problem has been finishing at the rim, and they've got all the moves to get there. They just can't seem to get the baskets to go down. First free throw is up and good for Bruns. Patriots have shot all 3 of their free throws here in the second quarter. They are 2 out of 3, but unfortunately for them, that's their only 2 points of the quarter. Kennedy Bartles checks in for Wessels. Second free throw is up and in for Bruns. So all 3 points this quarter from the free throw line for Sioux Falls Lincoln. Tigers lead is 21 points at 37-16. Carr checks out. Schley back on. Schley, Gergen, Knight, Hines, and Harrington for the Tiger girls. Hines, beautiful backdoor cut by Gergen and a beautiful pass from Hines. As Jency Gergen will have the first bench score for the Tigers. And will extend their lead to 23 points. Right side, Lincoln trying to save one in. Addie Knight another steal. Ahead to Hines. Hines inside to Schley. Schley the drive, can't finish. Rebound Claire Piska. Inside of a minute to play here in the first half. Tiger girls a big lead as they again try to get that season mark back to 500 after a 3-1 start. Have lost 3 in a row. Get back on the winning ways here tonight. And should this continue, they wouldn't have much to worry about. Lincoln has to throw one up because the shot clock, and it almost went in. Tigers the rebound. To the other end could be the final possession of the quarter. Schley inside, shot rattles in, and one. Jayla Schley with her first basket. Tiger lead swells to 25 points as Schley with a free throw here. Chance to tack on another. Schley's free throw is no good. Rebounded by the Patriots. 10 seconds to play first half. Tigers up 25. Patriots 5 seconds. Here's a three, top of the key. No good. Rebounded by Gergen. They won't get a shot, but the Tigers, what a first half. As the Tiger girls lead at the break, 41-16. We'll take a 2-minute timeout, come back with a halftime show. 2 minutes on 12:10 KOKK.
Playing the game means bumps, bruises, and breaks happen. Lean on Huron Regional Medical Center Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Orthopedic surgeons Dr. Kevin Over and Dr. Todd Anderson, along with the Pro Rehab Physical Therapy teams, are here to get you back in your game. Schedule an appointment at HuronRegional.org, because when it comes to your health, the right care is right here. Best of luck to our area athletes from Huron Regional Medical Center.
At Car Chiropractic, we know sports injuries just don't sideline your game. They can sideline your life. Whether you're a weekend warrior, a competitive athlete, or just love staying active, getting back to your best is what we do best. Our team of experts will work with you one-on-one to develop a rehab plan that's as unique as you are. Don't let an injury keep you from doing what you love. Call Car Chiropractic today at 605-352-5264 or visit carchiropractic.com.
The Nordby Center for Recreation in Huron is your ultimate destination for fun and fitness. Challenge yourself and get fit with a fitness class that fits your schedule. The Nordby Center offers water classes, weight and cardio classes, bicycle spin classes, and more. Group fitness classes are led by the Nordby Center's expert instructors. Sign up for a fitness class today. The Nordby Center for Recreation, where the fun never ends.
Experience delicious. Experience Ryan's Hangar Restaurant and Ace Lounge. They specialize in steaks, burgers, seafood, and pasta. Ryan's Hangar can host your party in a private room and offer catering too. Open Monday through Friday 4 to 10, Saturday 4 to 11, and open for lunch every Thursday 11 to 2 and closed on Sunday. Ryan's Hangar Restaurant and Ace Lounge in the Crossroads in downtown Huron.
Thank you.
1340 KIJV is Tiger Radio. It's halftime. Let's join the voice of the Huron Tigers, Jeff Duffy.
Well, Matt Watson sitting in for Mr. Duffy tonight. Now, you can check up on Duffy if you'd like. He's over on Tiger Radio on 1340 AM or 95.3 FM. He's over there with those Tiger boys. And that's how we'll start our halftime, as a Seven Suns Heating and Air scoreboard update. Remember, Seven Suns Heating and Air, located at 111 Dakota Avenue North. You can call them, 605-352-5316 for Seven Suns Heating and Air. Well, the Tiger boys made a charge at the end of the half. They trail now by 13. The boys game at Sioux Falls Lincoln has Sioux Falls Lincoln leading 45-32 at the half in that one. Other boys scores, we got Sioux Falls Roosevelt leading T 35-30, about 6 minutes to play in the first half of that one. Some area scores from the 281 conference tournament. Iroquois Lake Preston defeated James Valley Christian 73-60 in boys basketball. Hitchcock Tuller will take on Wolsey Wessington yet tonight in the opening round of that one. Wessington Springs beat Sunshine Bible Academy today 65-42. And Sanborn Central Woonsocket is leading Highmore Herald in boys basketball 48-29. Some girls scores, of course. The Huron Tiger girls here leading 41-16 over Sioux Falls Lincoln. Washington picked up the win over Sioux Falls Jefferson, avoided the upset. Washington 64, Jefferson 63. Mitchell at the half leading Brookings girls 30-13, and Yankton leading Watertown 52-41 with about 3 minutes to play in that one. So that is a full check of your Seven Suns Heating and Air scoreboard. And of course, the scoreboard here at the Huron Arena, a whole lot of Tigers as the Tiger girls lead 41-16. Led so far by Hilton Hines with 15 points, and we'll take a look at the rest of the numbers here as the halftime show rolls on. Let's send it back to the studios for a couple of minutes. We'll return with some more stats. We'll dig into this Tiger first half a little deeper. We'll get you ready for a second half of basketball, and back to the Huron Arena here after another 2-minute timeout. Back after this with more halftime. Tiger girls up big, 41-16 at the break. Back after this with more halftime show on KOKK.
ProClean Plus offers epoxy floor coating for garages, basements, and outdoor patios, as well as commercial and industrial spaces. Call 605-352-5776 to get a free estimate. Let the pros at ProClean Plus help you get a great-looking, durable surface with the epoxy flooring. Locally owned and operated, visit them at 201 Market Street East, or check out their website at procleanplus.net. ProClean Plus is the proud sponsor of Huron Tiger Sports. Godfather's Pizza of Huron offers dine-in, carry-out, or fast delivery every day of the week. For delivery or carry-out, give them a call at 352-6925. Not sure what to order from their delicious menu? Then dine in and try their famous Godfather's Buffet, featuring a variety of pizza slices, tasty chicken, and many salads and desserts to choose from. They're locally owned, so stop in and say hi to Derek and the rest of the pizza crew. They're located at 195 21st Street in Huron. Godfather's Pizza. Give them a call, 352-6925.
The Huron Eye Clinic is proud to sponsor the Huron Tigers. The doctors and staff at the Huron Eye Clinic are committed to providing quality service and products to their patients in Huron and surrounding areas. The Huron Eye Clinic offers comprehensive eye exams, contact lens exams, infant C screenings, LASIK consultations, ocular disease services, and pediatric eye care. Stop in at the office at 1288 Dakota Avenue South to make an appointment, or call the Huron Eye Clinic today at 605-352-4181.
Stop in for a free insurance review with Lane Anderson of Farmers Union Insurance. Auto, home, farm, life, and business. Become a satisfied policyholder with Farmers Union Insurance. Farmers Union Insurance, Lane Anderson, 1835 Arizona Avenue, Southwest in Huron.
Looking for personalized apparel such as t-shirts, hats, sweatshirts, hoodies, jackets? PB Sports, of course. How about signs, logos, and vinyl graphics that pop? PB Sports, of course. Proud sponsor of the Tigers, PB Sports, downtown Huron.
You're tuned to Dakota Sports on KOKK.
Welcome back to the Huron Arena. Matt Watson back for a special engagement. Couple of games this year. We'll go Tiger girls and boys on the same night in different locations. So hop in the chair for a couple more times here this season. And while I got a chance, thanks to the radio station for the opportunity to get back behind the mic. Tiger girls here, quite an opportunity to pick up the win to get back to 500. They lead 41-16 at the break. Taking a look at the stats for Sioux Falls Lincoln. Patriots are shooting 6 of 21 from the field, or about 28%. They're 1 of 7 from downtown, about 14%. 3 out of 4 from the free throw line. In fact, that was their entire second quarter output, was 3 made free throws and 1 miss. They did not have a field goal, a made field goal in quarter number 2. Currently this team for Sioux Falls Lincoln led by Adeline Bruns. She has 6 points, 2 apiece for Regan Van Meteren, Claire Piska, and Anna Bergen. A 3 for Addison Blotsky and a single point for Aubriana Butler. Butler 1 of 2 from the free throw line. The Tigers have out-rebounded Sioux Falls Lincoln 20-10. Lincoln led by Adeline Bruns, so Bruns with 6 points and 3 rebounds to lead Sioux Falls Lincoln. For the Huron Tigers, they are 16 of 32, 50% from the field. They're 2 of 11 from long range, 7 of 10 from the free throw line. As I mentioned, 15 points for Hilton Hines, and 20-10 the rebounding advantage, and Hines leading us in rebounds as well, as she's got 7. So Hines lines right now, 15 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, and 4 steals, as Hilton has put together a very nice game and of course has staked the Tigers to a 25-point halftime lead at to 16. Other rebounders for the Huron Tigers, Chloe Carr has 3. Handful of others with 2 apiece. The Tigers 12 steals, a block. They did turn the ball over 8 times, but got 4 assists to go with it as well. So the Huron Tiger girls a big halftime lead of 41 to 16. That's going to just about do it for our halftime show. Thanks again to Seven Suns Heating and Air for scoreboard updates. We're back to the Huron Arena in 1 minute with the second half. Girls basketball in 60 seconds on KOKK.
Signature Plus Downtown Huron specializes in embroidered and screen printed items and awards. Signature Plus does all work in-house with the latest in technology and equipment, paying attention to the smallest details. Screen printing and embroidery, stop by for your Huron Tiger sports apparel and for casual business wear. Located at 363 Wisconsin Avenue Southwest, downtown Huron. Signature Plus, supporting the Huron Tigers.
This is Matt Sibley with Brian J. Davidson Insurance Agency in Huron. You changed thousands of diapers, cut off hundreds of crusts, played hours of peekaboo and duck poops, because you do anything for your kids. That's why it's so important to protect them with life insurance from State Farm. State Farm agent Brian Davidson will help make it easy and affordable to help you protect your family, no matter what the future holds. Because for the people you do anything for, life insurance could mean everything. Call today, because like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
You're tuned to Dakota Sports on KOKK.
I think it's 30. Welcome back to the Huron Arena. Second half just underway as the Patriots on the inbounds. And for Sioux Falls Lincoln, pretty simple. Just get some baskets. That's really your only goal right now. You're not even looking at the scoreboard. You are literally just trying to get some baskets to go. And here's a steal by Davis. Alley across the timeline. Underneath finds Knight. Knight just outside the paint. Back outside to Harrington. Abby the drive. All the way across the court. Left corner for Hines. Hines the drive. All the way to the basket. Shot is on the way. No good. Rebound. She got her own rebound. Tried it again and it wouldn't go. This time a Chloe Carr rebound and a foul called on Lincoln. I think it's a shooting foul. And the fact that Chloe Carr is at the free throw line just makes me more sure. Carr, a couple of free throws here. Ingrid Reddy's second foul. First free throw, no good for Carr. Tigers 7 of 11 from the free throw line. Carr ready, on the way, off left. It bounced in. Nice rattle there for Chloe Carr. Carr's got 3. She is the 7th Tiger to score tonight. Hines leads them with 15. Lincoln just across the timeline. Tigers' biggest lead. Here's a corner 3 for Sioux Falls Lincoln, and that one rattles in. Ingrid Reddy from downtown. Her first basket. Reddy almost stealing the Tiger pass as well, but the Tigers will get it on the inbounds. 42-19, the Tigers on top. Davis the inbounds for Knight, right back to Davis. Davis left side of the free throw line, over to Hines. Here's Carr from 12 on the baseline. The fadeaway won't go, but Harrington there for the offensive rebound, and the putback is up and in. So Harrington now with 8. And the Tiger lead back to 25, and Lincoln will throw it out of bounds. Trying to get it down to Ingrid Reddy in the corner, but that one well over her outstretched hands, and the Tigers will inbound. It'll be Davis to Hines. Well, a lot of smiles out there for the Huron Tiger girls tonight, something that they haven't seen much of the last 3 games. I know the first 2 coming out of the break were 2 highly touted teams. Here's a backdoor cut by Carr, and Davis will find her in stride as Chloe Carr gets another basket. That last one with Harrisburg, Tigers kind of felt like they let that one get away. And now maybe taking out some of those frustrations here tonight. Here's Hines, a rebound on the missed Patriot shot. Hilton to the other end. Leave it down for Knight. Addie Knight. Nice dribble past the defender and the lay-in good. So Addison Knight with 8 points. And the Tiger lead nearing 30 with 5:45 to play here in the third. 48-19 Huron. Well, the JV game tonight did not go to running clock, but the sophomore game did, and I'd never seen that happen. I didn't even know if they did running clock in lower level games, but the answer is yes, they do. Here's a ball knocked away. The Patriots the steal. Will go to the other end. Fadeaway is on the way and good for Adeline Bruns. So Bruns has 8. Again, the backdoor cut by Carr, but she couldn't quite handle the pass this time. Shot is no good, and I don't know how she didn't get a foul. I suppose probably because they're up 48-21. Sometimes when you have a big lead, the officials just don't see things sometimes. There's a pass or a missed shot, and then the putback up and in for number 52, Serena Graff. So she has her first basket. Tigers to the other end now as the lead is down to 25 again. And now here's another whistle, and we'll have some Tiger free throws coming.
Fouls on number 52, Serena Graff. Second team foul.
Fouls on Graff, her first, second on the team. And we'll go to the free throw line with Abby Harrington. Abby 1 for 2 tonight. No good on the first. Tigers as a team, 8 out of 13 from the free throw line as Haley Rogers set to come back in. Gergen's back on. Schley back on as well. So Schley, Gergen, Davis, Harrington, and Hines as Abby Harrington makes the second free throw. So Harrington with 9. Tiger lead is 26, 49-23. 4.5 minutes to play third quarter. Another drive for Van Meter and shot no good. Rebound by Schley. Schley across the timeline for Hines. Hines sees an opening all the way to the basket. Off the window, no good. Rebound Patriots. Bruns the board. We'll leave it off for Butler. There's a ball knocked away. Top of the key. Davis nearly took it away. Patriots still will hold possession. There's another Bruns drive and a whistle on the Tigers.
Fouls on number 22, Hilton Hines. First team foul.
First foul on Hilton Hines. Patriots ready on the inbounds. They bring it in underneath. Bruns trying to get adjusted mid-air. Didn't work out. Rebound Schley. Schley to Hines. Hines across midcourt. Right wing for Davis. Back inside for Hines. Here's Hines the drive and a whistle. Hilton Hines will have a couple of free throws here with 3:40 to play in the third. Fouls on Claire Piska. That is her third. So free throws for Hilton Hines. Hines' first free throw attempt of the night is airborne and good. And Hines leads all scorers with 16. A couple other Tigers nearing double figures. Davis has 8. Knight has 8. Harrington has 9. Another free throw for Hines is good. She's got 17 to lead the scoring. And the Tiger lead is back to 28, 51-23. 3.5 minutes left, third quarter. Tiger girls in at 3-4. Lincoln 0-8 on the season, and they have had some close games, but these last few have not been those. They were out at Rapid City Stevens and Central, and I know they lost their last game to Stevens on Saturday, 74-17. And if I'm not mistaken, that's the same Stevens team these Tigers beat. Here's a drive. Nice leave off underneath for Schley. Schley can't hit the bunny. Rebound tipped out. Lincoln running the other way. Van Meteren trying to leave it underneath for Pisgah and a whistle, and I thought we were going to get a foul there, but I guess they're going to say it's just off Huron. So again, Sioux Falls Lincoln will inbound on their end. 3 minutes to play in the third, and Tigers up big, 51-23. Pass inside, Pisgah has it knocked away, and a foul on the Tigers. Davis and Hines both there. It looks like Davis will pick up her third. And so that'll get Kaufman to make the change. Davis is going to come out. Schley's going to come out. Knight and Carr back on. So Knight, Carr, Gergen, Rogers, and Hines. Inbounds for Bruns in the paint. Almost had it taken away, and now it is slapped away. Picked up by Gergen. Tigers have it. Gergen falling down, has to tip it ahead, and does to Hines. Hines inside for a cutting Rogers. Rogers decides to back it away. Cross court back to Hines. Hines the drive. Leaves it out for Knight. Knight back out. Rogers a deep three, and she got it. Haley Rogers from another zip code. And that'll put him up 31. So if I'm not mistaken, that'll initiate that running clock. I think it's 30. Here's a ball knocked away from Lincoln. Rogers diving to save it in, and does. Carr ahead to Hines. Hines to Knight. Knight the drive. Can't finish it off. Rebound in the lane, and a whistle, I think, on the Tigers. So Chloe Carr will pick up the foul, and that will push Lincoln into the bonus. Oh, maybe not. Oh, that's only the third. I was looking at timeouts left. So the Tigers cruising, 54-23. Here's a three from Lincoln, no good. Rebound grabbed by Jesselyn Noyes. Noyes for Harrington. Here's another deep three for Rogers. No good. Offensive rebound, Davis. Ball knocked away. Lincoln on the steal. Rogers pursuing to the other end. The layup will not go, and the rebound is tapped out by Sioux Falls Lincoln. So Rogers, Noyes, Hines, Carr, and Harrington. A minute left in the third. The clock is winding. You won't stop it. Just quarter breaks, injuries, and timeouts, because these Tiger girls are rolling. Here's the runner by Davis. No good, but an offensive rebound by Carr. Carr going to kick it back out to Davis. Cross court. Here's Noyes for three. No good. Rebound Lincoln. Harrington almost took it away from the Patriot rebounder, but couldn't quite get loose. Drive to the other end, and a foul called on the Tigers. Hilton Hines, her second, to the free throw line here with Sioux Falls Lincoln. Regan Van Meteren at the line. First free throw is good for Van Meteren. That's all there was in the second quarter for Sioux Falls Lincoln was free throws. They were 3 of 4 from the line. That was it. No field goals at all. Have fared a little better here. Here's a missed free throw, but then a putback for Claire Pisgah. So Pisgah with a pair of baskets. Tigers lead is 54-26. Final 10 seconds of the third. Here's a three from the corner. No good, but an offensive board, and Carr's fouled on the putback. So that's how the third quarter will end, with Chloe Carr free throws. Oh, they did stop the clock in time, I guess. The foul was called with about 5 seconds left, but it's running clock, so they stop it with 1.2. Carr will have a couple of free throws here. Chloe with 5 points on the night. Free throw here is up and in. And with a second left here in the third quarter, Carr can again put the Tigers up 30. Second free throw on the way. That's good. It's a 30-point lead. Inbounds for Lincoln. Won't get a shot off. And after 3 quarters, Tigers 56, Patriots 26. Back in a minute with the fourth quarter. 1 minute on KOKK.
Great teams need more than talent. They need leadership, positivity, and the power of Hereford beef. At Ravine Creek Ranch, the Bischoffs know raising Hereford cattle takes commitment and care, the same qualities that make great students and athletes. Lead by example, stay positive, and give it your all, on the field, on the court, and in the classroom. The Bischoffs at Ravine Creek Ranch are proud supporters of the Huron Tigers.
The Huron Eye Clinic is proud to sponsor the Huron Tigers. The doctors and staff at the Huron Eye Clinic are committed to providing quality service and products to their patients in Huron and surrounding areas. The Huron Eye Clinic offers comprehensive eye exams, contact lens exams, infant C screenings, LASIK consultations, ocular disease services, and pediatric eye care. Stop in at the office at 1288 Dakota Avenue South to make an appointment, or call the Huron Eye Clinic today at 605-352-4181.
Your headquarters for sports is Dakota Sports on KOKK.
And welcome back to the Huron Arena. Matt Watson sitting in tonight as Mr. Jeff Duffy on the road with the Tiger boys. Seven Suns Heating and Air brings us our scoreboard updates. And we'll have a Seven Suns Heating and Air scoreboard update for these Tiger boys here momentarily as Tiger girls moving it around. Here's a three from the corner, and that one is good for Allie Davis. So Davis has 11. And the Tiger girls up 59-26. Tiger boys trail with 2 minutes to play in the third. They're down 58-42. Here's a Patriot miss, a rebound by Carr. Carr ahead to Hines. Hines finds Davis. Davis wants to drive off the window, and it rattles in for Allie Davis. So Davis now with 13 as she starts off with a 5-0 run of her own here to open the fourth quarter. And these Tiger girls all over but the final score here at the Huron Arena. There might be 7 minutes of basketball to play, but I don't know if Lincoln's got a 40-point shot in there somewhere. Better be drawing up the old 35-point play, because with the clock winding, awful tough to come back. Couple of free throws here for Addison Blotsky. The first is up and in. Patriots 5 out of 7 from the free throw line tonight. The foul was on Carr, her third. Second free throw is no good, and a rebound for Hines. Hines ahead. Here's another. Davis 3 from the corner. That one no good, but Carr another offensive board. Outside, Hines a drive. Nice lead for Knight, who knocks it in off the window. Addison Knight, third Tiger in double digits. She now has 10. 63-27 Huron. Gary Zolato Glass post-game show comes up after this. Remember, we'll talk to Coach Kaufman. Ball knocked away. Knight going to get a layup. Addison Knight with a dozen. Kaufman's going 5 in, 5 out. Sign it off, kids. 6:17 to play. And the Tigers up 38. We're going to take a 30-second break. We're back in 30 seconds on KOKK.
Looking to buy, build, or refinance your existing home? I'm Jamie Olson, your local mortgage loan officer at American Bank and Trust in Huron. Whether it's a conventional loan with local servicing, VA, FHA, rural development, jumbo, or a home equity line of credit, I'm here to help you find the right fit. Let's make your home goals happen. Apply today at mortgagewithjamie.com or call 353-2818. American Bank and Trust, where your journey begins. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Dakota Sports is committed to excellence in sports broadcasting.
Welcome back to the Huron Arena. Tiger girls turning over the lineup here as they are out to a huge lead, 65-27. Noyes is on, Schley is on, Gergen is on, Rogers is on, and Roselle is on. Here's Noyes off the turnover to the other end for the layup. Jesselyn Noyes with her first basket. Again, Rogers, Noyes, Roselle, Schley and Gergen on the floor. Tiger girls well on their way to their 4th victory, so this will even the season mark at 4-4. Tiger girls were off to a very nice start this year at 3-1, but then ran into a couple of the top teams in the state. Got it back to 3-3, and then went into Harrisburg last week, a game that they kind of felt like they could win, and well, got behind early, got frustrated, and just never could dig out of the hole. And well, that was their 3rd straight defeat. So coming tonight at 3-4, but I'm not sure what your definition of righting the ship is, but a 40-point win just might be it. Here's another turnover by Lincoln. This is the Tiger scoreboard operators trying to save the new scoreboard. Save it from the ball hitting it anyway. That always makes me nervous too. And then I learned one time when I cleaned it, it's got like a layer of plexiglass over it, which totally makes sense, and I should have known better, but quite the upgrade if you haven't been down to the Huron Arena to see the upgrades. Oh, here's another Tiger 3. That's Noyes again. So Noyes making some. Noyes and shots, as she has a quick 5 points, and the Tiger lead is 70-27. It's like the Tigers going to make another change here next break, and there's a, oh, I thought that was going to be a travel as a foul on the Tigers. Rogers whistled for the foul. Tigers going to bring in Claire Davis. Lennon Magnus Caudell. Lincoln on the inbounds. I don't know, I guess they had the wrong girl inbounding because they just stopped the action so they could switch the inbounder. Sioux Falls Lincoln trying to make something out of this season here, coming in tonight at 0-8, and while they may get their first win, it certainly won't be here tonight. Here's a rebound by Magnus Caudell, and we go the other way with Lennon. Lennon into the lane, nice leave off for Davis. Davis going to get the bucket, but did it count? It did not. Blotsky whistled for the foul. Schley checking out. As I think, yeah, Ramsey Roselle in. So the Tiger girls on cruise control, running clock since midway part of the 3rd quarter. Here's Jess Lanois, 5 quick bench points for the Tigers. It's a drive by Magnus Caudell, ball knocked away, going the other way with Sioux Falls Lincoln. Layup, no good, rebounded by Noyes. Noyes across the timeline. Pass now inside, and a shot off the window is no good for Ramsey Roselle. Rebound Patriots. Down to the final 2 minutes. Tiger girls going to cruise to 4-4 with the win here tonight. Sioux Falls Lincoln will fall to 0-9. And the Tiger girls will make it a clean sweep as the JV won 51-29 on your 7 Sun scoreboard. Sophomores won 68-12, and the varsity up 70-27 with a 1:40 running clock to go. Lincoln empty in the bench. Genevieve Devine in. Amaya Dukes in. And it's all over but the final score here at the Huron Arena. Gary's Auto Glass postgame show will come your way here. We'll talk to Coach Kaufman about a nice victory, and now another layoff here. I don't think they play again until next Friday. After that, however, you really get into that grind of the schedule. There's a shot clock violation on the Patriots. Final minute. Tiger girls getting you home early on a Friday night. Here's the drive. Magnus Caudell with her first basket. Pass inside. Ramsey Roselle whistled for the foul, but Lincoln won't get free throws, so the clock is not going to stop. Here's another Noyes steal. Jesselyn to the other end. Ball knocked out of bounds by Sioux Falls Lincoln, and no whistle, and I think that is going to do it. They went after the ball, but I don't think they're going to have time to get it in. And that will do it. Your final score here tonight, the Huron girls win big, 72-27. We'll be back with the Gary Zell Auto Glass post-game report. We'll talk to Coach Kaufman. We'll run through the numbers, and we'll sign off early from the Huron Arena. Tiger girls win big, 72-27. Tiger girls now 4-4. Lincoln falls to 0-9. Your post-game show coming up after a 2-minute timeout. 2 minutes on KOKK.
Wishbone Market is proud to be part of the Huron community and to cheer on area high school athletes all season long. At Wishbone, they believe in supporting local, which is why you'll find South Dakota favorites on their shelves, from wines and meats to hometown snacks. They have great in-store savings and new products with updates shared on their Facebook page. Follow them on Facebook and stop in today to shop local, save more, and enjoy the best from South Dakota at Wishbone Market.
Wilbur Ellis is a leading provider of innovative solutions in plant protection, plant nutrition, and field technology. They offer premier products and one-on-one relationships with local field experts to help their customers grow. Wilbur Ellis is committed to bringing you and your operation new and innovative ideas. Contact your local Wilbur Ellis specialist today to find out how to maximize your return on investment. Wilbur Ellis wishes all area high school athletes the best of luck this season.
With nearly 130 stores in 12 states, Slumberland has the buying power to bring you the best values from the nation's top furniture brands. Slumberland is America's #1 dealer for Lazy Boy furniture. Slumberland is also the Midwest's largest retailer for Sealy, Simmons, Stearns & Foster, and Tempur-Pedic mattresses. Slumberland of Huron is completely locally owned and operated. Our staff, including sales and delivery, is made up entirely of your neighbors in Huron. So for the best brands at the best prices, along with truly local service, turn to Slumberland Furniture of Huron.
Gary Zell Auto Glass is a proud supporter of area high school sports and sponsor of the post-game show. Gary and Michael Zell offer mobile glass replacement of windshields, door glass, cars and trucks, even tractor cabs on site. Gary Zell Auto Glass does chip repairs, and they process all insurance paperwork. Call 352-0836 or toll free 1-888-852-0355. Gary Zell Auto Glass in Huron.
The Huron Tiger post-game report on Tiger 95 is brought to you by Gary Zell Auto Glass. Here's the voice of the Tigers, Jeff Duffy.
Well, Matt Watson sitting in once again for Jeff Duffy here tonight, and we will give you a little update on Duffy's night, though, as he is with the Tiger boys at Sioux Falls Lincoln. So we'll start off our Gary Zell Auto Glass post-game report with the Seven Suns Heating and Air scoreboard update. Huron Tiger girls win it easily here tonight, 72-27. Tiger boys on the road with about 5 minutes to play, down 18. They trail 71-53 to Sioux Falls Lincoln. About 5 minutes to play in that one. That is our game of the night over on Tiger Radio on 1340 AM and 95.3 FM KIJV. By the way, you are listening to Huron Tiger girls basketball on 1210 AM KOKK in Huron. Tiger girls win big tonight. The rest of your Seven Suns Heating and Air scoreboard. Tiger boys trail 71-53 with 5 minutes to play. Sioux Falls Roosevelt leading T in boys basketball, 72-51. About 6 minutes left in that one. Jefferson leading Washington 38-35 at the half. Watertown and Yankton just underway. For girls AA scores going on tonight, as we mentioned, Huron beat Sioux Falls Lincoln 72-27. Washington avoided the upset. They defeated Sioux Falls Jefferson 64-63. Mitchell up big on Brookings 47-20 with about 5 minutes to play there. Yankton dispatched Watertown tonight 59-46. 281 conference tournament action. Iroquois Lake Preston beat James Valley Christian tonight, 73-60. Still to come, Hitchcock-Tulare will take on Wolsey-Wessington. Other 281 games done today. Wessington Springs beat Sunshine Bible 65-42. And Sanborn Central Woonsocket held off Highmore Herald by a final of 50-33. Girls scores, I don't think we had any girls scores for the B. Of course, the 281 all played last night, and they will be back consolation side Monday at James Valley Christian, championship side Monday here at the Huron Arena. So that is a full check of the Seven Suns Heating and Air scoreboard. Again, Tiger Boys on the road, trailing at Sioux Falls Lincoln. About 5 minutes to play in that one. They're down 74-53. More Gary Zell Auto Glass post-game report to come. We'll talk to Coach Kaufman about the win here tonight, about the next week or so here for the Tiger girls. And, of course, we'll take a look at all the statistics, which we just got hand-delivered. So I'll take a look at these during the break. We'll come back with those. We'll talk to Coach Kaufman and more Gary Zell Auto Glass post-game show from the Huron Arena. Tiger girls back to 4-4 as they win big, 72-27 here at home against Sioux Falls Lincoln. More Gary Zell Auto Glass post-game report after a 60-second break. Back in a minute on KOKK.
Treat yourself right and head to Dairy Queen of Huron. The August blizzard of the month is Reese's Caramel Craze, and it's only for a limited time, so get your new favorite blizzard today. For birthdays or anniversaries, or for any occasion, get a DQ cake. Call 352-5097 or stop in and order one for your party. Treat yourself and then reward yourself with the DQ app and download it today and save. Dairy Queen of Huron is open every day of the week for lunch, dinner, or an anytime snack. Dairy Queen of Huron.
Are your calves performing to their full potential? Does the ration provide everything they need? Let the experienced feed consultants at Dakota Land Feeds help you get the performance you want and the service you deserve. With the ability to balance rations for every stage of a calf's life, the feed consultants provide valuable information to support your operation. They strive to provide best-in-class service and knowledge you can count on. Dakota Land Feeds, your local feed supplier.
You're tuned to Dakota Sports on KOKK.
Welcome back to the Huron Arena. Gary Zell Auto Glass post-game report. Tiger girls win big tonight, 72-27. Sioux Falls Lincoln comes in at 0-8. They will head home 0-9. The Patriots here in the ball game here tonight did have 8 different girls score. Everybody in the single digits. A point for Aubriana Butler, 2 points for Serena Graff and Anna Bergen, 4 points for Addison Blotsky, 4 points for Claire Piska, 3 apiece for Ingrid Reddy and Regan Van Meteren, and Adeline Bruns leads them with 8 points. Sioux Falls Lincoln scored 13 in the first, 3 in the second, 10 in the third, 1 in the fourth, 27 in the game. They go 5 of 8 from the free throw line. Sioux Falls Lincoln, other statistics here tonight. They end up 10 of 35 from the field, or about 29%. They were 2 of 12 from 3, and they were, as I mentioned, 5 of 8 from the free throw line. The Patriots out-rebounded 37-19, led in the rebound category by several players. Adeline Bruns had 4 for Claire Piska, 4 for Serena Graff. For the Huron Tiger girls, scoring summaries here tonight. They had 3 girls in double figures. They had 9 score all told. Jayla Schley, Lennon Magnus Caldell, and Jency Gergen 2 apiece. 3 for Haley Rogers, 5 for Jesselyn Noyes. All 5 starters scored, 7 for Carr, 9 for Harrington, 3 more in double figures. Addison Knight with a dozen, Allie Davis with 13, and Hilton Hines with 17. Tigers scored 24 in the first, 17 in the second, 15 in the third, 16 in the fourth, 72 in the game. They go 13 of 18 from the free throw line, about 63%. They were 2 of 12 from 3, about 17%, but from 3 they were 5 of 19 there, about 27%. But from the field tonight, 27 of 59, shot just shy of 46% from the field. They did again out-rebound Sioux Falls Lincoln 37-19. They were led in rebounding by Hilton Hines. So Hines lines tonight, 17 points, 11 rebounds, 4 assists, and 5 steals in a win going away here over Sioux Falls Lincoln, 72-27. 27. More Gary Zell Auto Glass postgame show in a minute. We'll talk to Coach Kaufman about a big victory in 60 seconds. You're listening to the Gary Zell Auto Glass postgame report on 1210 KOKK.
Playing the game means bumps, bruises, and breaks happen. Lean on Huron Regional Medical Center Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Orthopedic surgeons Dr. Kevin Over and Dr. Todd Anderson, along with the Pro Rehab Physical Therapy teams, are here to get you back in your game. Schedule an appointment at HuronRegional.org, because when it comes to your health, the right care is right here. Best of luck to our area athletes from Huron Regional Medical Center.
At Car Chiropractic, we know sports injuries just don't sideline your game. They can sideline your life. Whether you're a weekend warrior, a competitive athlete, or just love staying active, getting back to your best is what we do best. Our team of experts will work with you one-on-one to develop a rehab plan that's as unique as you are. Don't let an injury keep you from doing what you love. Call Car Chiropractic today at 605-352-5264 or visit carchiropractic.com.
You're tuned to Dakota Sports on KOKK.
And welcome back here, Gary Zell Auto Glass postgame report. Matt Watson sitting in tonight for Mr. Duffy, as we're joined here by Cody Kaufman, head coach of the Tiger Girls. And Cody, we were talking before the game about kind of needing to get a rhythm going, needing to kind of get back into the swing of things. It had been kind of tough since the break, a 3-game skid, and boy, did you do it in grand fashion here tonight.
Yeah, you know, what makes me the most proud of what we did tonight was all the things that we worked on for the last 4 days come to fruition, right? I mean, on our fast break and stuff where you saw the dump downs into the post, right, and the flashing to the high post and then shooting the ball wide open, or just running the break and doing all that thing, those are the things that we focused on to try and get ourselves some more easy baskets, and it worked tonight. So, you know, that's a great credit to the coaching staff, you know, bringing different ideas, but also to the girls just being able to execute what we're asking them to do, and showing that, you know, when we practice that stuff, it certainly pays off.
You had 3 in double figures tonight. You had 9 different kids score. You had a double-double in the game. We're going to talk a little bit, though, about the Signature Plus player of the game here, going with Haley Rogers. And you said it best while we were at the break. She just played her butt off tonight, just played hard.
Yeah, you know, I think, you know, the biggest thing, you know, with Haley is she's just buying into her role, understanding it. When she gets in, she's got to be able to shoot the 3, and she did. You know, I think she took 2 tonight, made the first one, missed the second one, and that's okay. But outside of that, and that's what I told her when she walked off the court tonight, I said, off defensively, if you watch her, she tips some rebounds that she didn't get, but if she doesn't go and tip them, Lincoln gets them, and they might lay them in, we might foul. You never know what's going to happen, but she tipped them, her teammate gets it, and now we get to run the other way, and with the opportunity to score the ball without them scoring. So just a lot of things, you know, down here in front of our student section, you know, she dives on her belly and saves the ball. It was a great hustle, right? And the game's out of line at that point. You know, it's not a 2-3 point game, and that's what she brought to the table tonight. So I thought that was very good of her, you know, and again, she's buying into her role, and if we can get that out of her every night, she's going to fill her role very nicely.
Well, not only a credit to the kids on that, but you guys as the coaching staff too. You guys have these kids out here, they're still playing hard, they're still hustling, they're still getting after loose balls, even though they're up 40 points.
Yeah, you know, and I think that's just the kids, and we've talked about it, you know, when we went on our 3-game win streak and we were losing in all 3 of those games. These kids don't quit, you know, they just keep working hard, playing their butts off, and that's what you ask of them, and that's why they're such a fun group to show up and practice with every day and then go compete in games with. So, you know, one of our goals tonight was we got to get back to more balanced scoring, and I thought we did a great job of that tonight. You know, I mean, as we're led by our, you know, the head of the snake in Hilton, you know, 17 points, but holy cow, I mean, that's not even that's a whole home night for Hilton, but 11 rebounds, you know, I mean, I think 4 assists, 5 steals. I mean, that's a stat line, and that's something to be proud of, those other 3 numbers. So we keep getting some of that stuff out of our best player, right, of just seeing the floor and taking the pressure off of herself a little bit. Will be tough to beat, but you know, the competition ramps up now. We got Brookings coming to town on Tuesday, and we'll have to find another level.
I was going to say you got, 6 days of rest heading into this one, but that part of the season is over. Now it's your at least one, if not 2 games every week.
Yeah, and that's what we got, and that's okay. We're ready to compete and play games. After a night like this, we want to play again. So get ready to come back on Tuesday, and then we go Saturday and Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, I think, or something along those lines. So, yeah, again, we don't want to practice right now. We want to keep this momentum rolling and play some basketball games.
All right, real good. Well, thanks so much for joining us, and I think I'm on the mic a couple more times before the season's over, so we'll talk to you again.
Appreciate it, Matt. Thank you.
Cody Kaufman there, head coach of the Tiger Girls, as they win easy tonight here. 7-27 is your final score, as Tiger Girls, again, a big victory to get the season mark back to 500 at 4-4. Let's send it back to the studios here for one final timeout. We'll take a 60-second break, and we'll come back and sign off here from the Huron Arena. Back in a minute on KOKK.
The Nordby Center for Recreation in Huron is your ultimate destination for fun and fitness. Challenge yourself and get fit with a fitness class that fits your schedule. The Nordby Center offers water classes, weight and cardio classes, bicycle spin classes, and more. Group fitness classes are led by the Nordby Center's expert instructors. Sign up for a fitness class today. The Nordby Center for Recreation, where the fun never ends.
Experience delicious. Experience Ryan's Hangar Restaurant and Ace Lounge. They specialize in steaks, burgers, seafood, and pasta. Ryan's Hangar can host your party in a private room and offer catering too. Open Monday through Friday 4 to 10, Saturday 4 to 11, and open for lunch every Thursday 11 to 2 and closed on Sunday. Ryan's Hangar Restaurant and Ace Lounge in the Crossroads in downtown Huron.
Dakota Sports is committed to excellence in sports broadcasting.
Welcome back to the Huron Arena. Tiger Girls, a big victory here tonight. The final 72-27. Tiger Girls even their season record at 4-4. Taking a look here at your one more check of your Seven Suns Heating and Air scoreboard. Can we get a Tiger Boys final? We can. The Tiger Boys fall for back-to-back games. Sioux Falls Lincoln 82. Huron 57. So again, Lincoln a victory over the Huron Tiger Boys tonight, 82-57, as Sioux Falls Lincoln proving why they are number one in the state in AA. As again, the final, Sioux Falls Lincoln 82, Huron 57. Other scores, Sioux Falls Roosevelt leading T in boys basketball, 82-55. Got about a minute left to play in that one. Iroquois Lake Preston beat JVC tonight, 73-60 over on the 281 scoreboard. Wolsey Wessington leading Hitchcock Tulare 32-18. Wessington Springs beats Sunshine Bible Academy tonight 65-42. And Sanborn Central Woonsocket a winner over Highmore Herald by a final of 50-33. Haley Rogers again, your player of the game. Haley Rogers a Hustle Award here tonight, as she will again get a prize from Signature Plus. Just head on down and grab your prize there. See, trying to get you the sponsor sheet one more time here tonight. Thank everybody, but they keep texting me scores and they want scoring updates. Again, thanks to Seven Suns Heating and Air. They bring us our scoreboard. Thanks again to Gary Zell Auto Glass. They bring us our post-game report. Thanks again to everybody for tuning in here tonight. Thanks to Nate back at the studio. I'm going to get this if it's the last thing I do. Want to pass along? Well, and it might just be the last thing I do because I can't get it up. So, again, congratulations to the Huron Tiger Girls here tonight, 72-27. The final other scores here tonight, Huron beat Sioux Falls Lincoln 51-29 in JV. They beat Sioux Falls Lincoln 68-12 in the sophomore game. They were leading that one 54-2 at halftime. Tiger Girls, the varsity, wasn't much different. They win 72-27. Biggest lead right at the end. They win going away by a 45-point margin. So these Tiger Girls back to 500 at 4-4. Tiger Boys fall for the second straight time on the road at Sioux Falls Lincoln. And, of course, both in action next Tuesday as they host a doubleheader here against Brookings. Would like to thank the Scoreboard Bar and Grill for sponsoring our coaches report there in the pregame show. And, again, Seven Suns Heating and Air for our scoreboard. Thank all our great sponsors. Thank Nate back at the studio. Thanks to the radio station for the opportunity to come call a couple more games here in the old radio career. And thanks to the Tiger girls for putting on a show here tonight. Your final score tonight at the Huron Arena, Tigers 72, Patriots 27. I'm back February the 3rd. Duffy will be back Monday, of course. They'll have championship side of the 281 and then a Tiger doubleheader on Tuesday night. So make sure to tune in for all that. This has been a presentation of Dakota Sports on 1210 KOKK, committed to excellence in sports broadcasting.
Thanks for listening to exclusive coverage of the Huron Tigers. Tonight's action has been brought to you by...
The Huron Tigers are brought to you by Ryan's Hangar Restaurant at the Crossroads in downtown Huron, the South Dakota Attorney General Office, American Bank and Trust, Huron Regional Medical Center, right care, right here, Huron Eye Clinic, eye exams and full-service optical, Gary Zell Auto Glass, glass and windshield repair and replacement. The Tigers are also brought to you by Seven Sons Heating and Air in Huron, The Scoreboard, 3rd Street, downtown Huron, Farmers Union Insurance of Huron, Blaine Anderson, Dakota Land Feeds, PB Sports, of course, downtown Huron, Godfather's Pizza, chicken and pizza buffet 7 days a week, and Slumberland Furniture of Huron. The Tigers are also brought to you by Wilbur Ellis, Ideas to Grow With, Signature Plus, get your Tiger gear, Brian Davidson State Farm Insurance, Car Chiropractic Clinic in Huron, Pro Clean Plus, cleaning and janitorial supplies, Dairy Queen in Huron, what's your favorite blizzard? Dakota Provisions and Wishbone Market, locally grown and processed, and the Norby Center for Recreation.
Tiger 95 and 1340 KIJV are your home for Huron Tiger sports.
Girl, I meant what I said when I said